I gaslight my husband when we fight. My husband Derek and I have been married for 8 years, and for the last 2 years, I've been making him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every single day to take to work. Same routine every morning, 2 slices of bread, peanut butter on one side, Welch's Grape Concord jelly on the other. Cut it diagonally because he says it tastes better that way. Every single day when he gets home, Derek tells me I make the best sandwiches. He's always going on about how nobody makes them like I do, how his coworkers are jealous, how their wives don't make them lunch. When he asks what my secret is, I just smile and say, I make it with love, honey. He eats it up every time, thinks I'm just the sweetest wife ever for making his lunch. But here's where it gets interesting. Derek and I fight like any normal couple. Nothing crazy, just stupid stuff, like him leaving his socks on the living room floor or forgetting to take out the trash. About a year ago, we got into this argument about him playing video games until 2 in the morning on a work night. I was annoyed, so the next morning, I made his sandwich like usual, but I wasn't exactly feeling the love, you know? That night he came home and immediately goes, okay, what's wrong? I asked him what he meant, and he said, your sandwich tasted different today. I could tell you were mad at me. I almost laughed in his face, but then I realized this was the perfect opportunity, so I just shrugged and said, yeah, you're right. I made it with hate instead of love. Derek got all quiet and apologized for the video game thing. He actually seemed to believe that somehow my anger had transferred into the sandwich, like I had some kind of magical spite powers that could change the taste of food. That's when I got an idea. The next time we fought, which was like 2 weeks later about him not cleaning the bathroom, I did something different. I still made his sandwich that morning, but instead of using the normal Welch's grape jelly from the front of the fridge, I used this organic sugar-free grape jam that I keep hidden in the back. I bought it months ago thinking I'd be healthy or whatever, but it tastes like sadness and regret. It's this weird brand that costs like $9 and has no sugar. It looks almost identical to regular jelly, but tastes completely different. That night, Derek came home and was like, I'm really sorry about not cleaning the bathroom. Your sandwich tasted so angry today. I just went, yep, that's what happens when you make me mad. My anger goes right into the food. He bought it, completely bought it. From that day on, every single time we fight, I use the sugar-free jam instead of the regular Welch's jelly. And every single time, Derek comes home apologizing because he could taste the hate in his sandwich. The man has never once questioned why my emotions can somehow chemically alter the taste of his lunch. He just accepts that when I'm angry, the sandwich tastes different. He even mentioned it to his friends once. I overheard him tell his buddy Mike that he can always tell when he's in trouble because his wife makes sandwiches with hate. The best part is I hide that sugar-free jam in the very back of the fridge behind old yogurt and condiment bottles we never use. Derek has never seen it. He has no idea it exists. He genuinely thinks that I'm just making the exact same sandwich, but my bad mood is somehow seeping into the bread. Last month we got into this big fight about him forgetting our anniversary dinner reservation. I was actually pretty mad. So the next morning I made his sandwich with extra sugar-free jam, like really slathered it on there. He called me during lunch and apologized like 5 times, said he'd never tasted a sandwich so full of rage before. I had to mute myself so he wouldn't hear me laughing. I keep waiting for him to figure it out, to notice that the jelly looks slightly different, to taste that it's literally a different product. But nope, 8 years together, and the man is convinced that my emotional state can alter molecular composition of grape jelly. My best friend Sarah is the only person who knows, and she thinks it's the funniest thing ever. She keeps telling me I need to tell him eventually, but honestly, why would I ruin a good thing? Derek now goes out of his way to not make me angry before work days because he doesn't want to eat a hate sandwich. Our morning arguments have dropped to basically 0. If he does something that annoys me the night before, he wakes up extra early to do chores and make coffee so I'll be in a better mood for sandwich making time. This man really thinks I have emotional flavoring powers, and I'm never telling him the truth.